as we bring you the 8th grade boys quarterfinal is what this is. The Fayetteville Elite out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, coached by Eddie Hightower, and their opponent, the FPPA Cougars out of Orlando. As I said, another game earlier was coming on, but
that's at Santa Fe High, not here.
What's up? Oh, sorry. Everybody's looking at me. I thought they were talking to me. Anyway, so they, I thought it was, originally I said this was supposed to be St. Paul, Florida Stars and New Orleans Explosion. That game actually is at Santa Fe High School. So my apologies. I mentioned the wrong game last time. They didn't change the schedule on me like they did yesterday. They apparently the mic right out. But here we are, along with Tyler Timbig. I'm Marty Paulman. We welcome you here to this game. This is a quarterfinal matchup in Division I, 8th grade level. And for Fayetteville, the starters, they'll be in the white uniforms. Number 6, the Embry Ginyard. Number 9, Talton Jones. Number 10 is Raekwon Williams. And number 0, Malik Johnson. Number 15, Isaac Bonds. And in the blue, FPVA Cougars, Adrian Vasquez, number 11, or Velasquez. Number 33, CJ Reeves. Number 13, Tyler Levy. Number 25, Reynaldo Martinez. And number 1, Xavier Morales, coached by Larry Foreman, FPVA Cougars out of Orlando. They're in the blue. There's a 3-try short right wing by Tyler Levy, rebounded by Fayetteville.
Their coach said he said it's not a quarterfinal, or it is a quarterfinal, because he said
I was told it was by the folks working here. As driving in, Malik Johnson scores, and Fayetteville again in the white uniforms with the red letters and numeral, the blue numerals, red letter, kind of like the Philadelphia 76ers uniforms they used to have. And in the blue.
Sixers and Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers, that's true. The FPVA looks like the Clippers. There's the steal. 3 right wing is, oh, he banks it in. Well, good for Isaac Bonds. And a quick 5-0 lead for Fayetteville.
Yeah, good thing though, one of the assistant coaches of the book guy for Fayetteville told us that Bonds had changed his number. Yesterday, one of the teams had an incorrect number and they were whistled for a technical foul. So you gotta put those right numbers in there so people know who is who.
Fayetteville, as there's a 3-try top of the key, no good. Defeated the St. Paul, Florida Stars 67-64 earlier. 61-35 over the Treasure Coast Titans. And there's the basket. First of the game for Xavier Morales of FBVA. And they defeated the Boynton Heat 61-31 as well. There's a 3-try, no good. FBVA lost their opening game to Motivator 1, 57-53, and then came back with a win over the USBA Hornets 69-53. Florida Shooting Stars 73-42. First foul of the game. Also be the Ormond Explosion 53-38. Who'd the foul go on there? Tyler?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Free throw is no good for Adrian Velasquez. First foul of the game on Fayetteville as they lead at 5-2. We have 14-13 to go. 2 16-minute halves played here as the second free throw also no good. Loose ball run out for Bonds. Bonds on the baseline draws the foul.
Isaac, want to be aggressive.
That'll be on Morales, his first.
It's hard for these teams having to travel to a bunch of different schools. You would think that they would just have them stay at one location until the final day, but they're trying to get them, I guess, play as many areas as possible.
First free throw is no good there for Bonds. He'll get a second free throw. The winner here moves on to play. As the second free throw is good, Bonds 1 of 2 tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. over at Gainesville High.
I know my sister played
That'll be the warmest gym probably of all the ones here.
Even if there's not a lot of people in there for these AAU tournaments, but my sister used to play, when she was playing club volleyball, they would go stay at a location for one day.
Morales for 3, hits it, so it's 7-5. As between the back, behind the back dribble by Malik Johnson, lost it. Now Johnson gets it back, fakes a 3, looks to drive in, and we'll have a foul right at the top of the key here, inside the paint. on C.J. Reeves of FBVA.
But they play in one location, and then either in the morning or in the afternoon, and then based on how well they did, they'd have to come back the next day and play either in the morning at some place or the afternoon at another place.
And driving in and missing the shot is Johnson on the floater from about 5 feet in. Rebound, though, comes the other way to Morales. Morales has all 5 points for FBVA so far. Pass tipped away, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll be off of the Cougars and back to Fayetteville Elite.
Hey, motion, go back, reset, reset, reset. Motion, now, motion.
We have 13:08 to go here in the first half, 7-5 the score. Yeah, Gainesville High will be the side of the game tomorrow, as that 3 is no good by Johnson.
The Purple Palace.
The Purple Palace. Driving the other way, easy layup for Velasquez. He scores to tie it up at 7.
Give them a lead by 1, actually, 7-6.
I'm sorry, 7-6. Yeah, there's 1 of 2 there. First lead of the game for the Cougars.
They're not using PK Young's gym for this tournament. That gym might be as hot as GHS's.
That's true. It's also smaller.
That's true, too.
It's crossed to the left wing. And actually, you're right, I forgot. That's one gym in the county that is not being used. It's a 3 no good from the left corner.
They're using a couple of churches, but they're not using PK Young. Go figure.
PK Young is looking for a softball and a baseball coach. As driving in, Morales.
Brian Simmons is or Fletcher Simmons is at Buchholz now.
He is saved there and lost by Williams. It'll go out of bounds off of FBVA as it was saved by Bonds in the corner.
Of course, you kind of expected that.
Well, Brian Simmons resigned in May as the coach of PK Young after 5 years, and he said at the time that Fletcher is still a Blue Wave for now. So
yeah, he finished out the year.
You hear that, it means probably on the move.
Yeah, he finished the year.
He'll go play now for Coach Ron Brooks over at Buchholz. Raekwon, that's the top of the key 3. It's good by Malik Johnson. Second 3 of the game for Fayetteville, and they take the lead again by 2, 9-7. Now pressure as the Cougars break it. Reeves cross court. Now driving in is Levy. He had it knocked away. He gets it back. Nice fadeaway. Left right hand hook, no good. Rebounded though by Velasquez. Now back out to a 3, and that's good. Or did they give him a 2? That was a 3. Left wing again by Morales. He has 8. 2 threes in the half. It's 10-9.
He's a sharp shooter.
There's another 3 attempt on the top of the key. Johnson actually deep left wing, no good. And a loose ball rebound FBVA. That was sloppy to start. Under 11 minutes to go. It's a 10-9 lead for the Cougars. Oh, nice pass though underneath. Shot good off the backboard by Reynaldo Martinez. Quickly the other way on the baseline, and shot good with the left hand for Talton Jones. His first basket. And it's back to a 2-point lead now for the Cougars as they break the pressure. Driving the baseline, and there's a foul coming up as Levy was hit there by Raekwon Williams. Second team foul so far against Fayetteville. Actually, it's a 12-11 lead. That's what I had earlier. 1-point lead for FBVA. 10:28 to go first half. Levy's first free throw is good. First point of the game for Levy. Now it's 13-11. And it goes out of bounds. As the free throw missed that time by Levy.
Yeah, and it's good to see Scotty Wilbekin, another Rock alum, get 2 summer league jobs. Not just 1, 2 different teams.
How does that work?
Because Memphis is in Orlando like next week, and then Vegas doesn't start till July.
Oh, I thought he got Memphis and who else?
Philly, but they're in Vegas. There's 2 different summer leagues.
Driving in, and what do we have?
Foul and then count the basket.
Boy.
Yeah,
okay,
count the basket for Williams.
He scores a chance for a 3-point play. Foul goes on Morales, and that's his second. So we're tied at 13.
But which
I
teams?
thought that they were going to,
Yeah.
see, that's what I thought. One team, didn't they have to sign you, or they'll sign you after the summer league's over? Is that how it works?
Well, which team's gonna sign him?
As the free throw is in and out. Probably Philly, because they've been signing everybody.
Or Memphis, because Nick Lathan's is suspended for 20 more games or 16 more games.
3 from the corner, no good by Martinez. Rebound. Oh, rejected there as Johnson rejected the shot by Levy, now taken away. Here comes Fayetteville. They had a run out. Now it'll be taken back by Bonds. Long 3 by Jones is short. And loose ball rebound again for Velasquez. 9:45 to go, first half, tied at 13. Levy knocked away, and it'll stay with the Cougars. But see, I was thinking then what happens if the Sixers play the Grizzlies, but they're in different leagues?
Yeah.
He couldn't play himself. He'd go play for both teams. I mean, Memphis would like Scotty to go in now. Okay.
Switch uniforms, right?
Yeah, right. I hear Patrick Young will be playing with the Pelicans,
Yes.
who, by the way, is the least imposing mascot I think I've ever heard of, the New Orleans Pelicans.
And there are no more Charlotte Bobcats. It's the Charlotte Hornets now.
Again, and it's funny because they were actually listed as the Charlotte Hornets the other night in case people got confused. They
And
have a
I
new- they
almost
have a different
forgot. I'm
logo,
like,
though.
oh yeah, they're the Hornets now.
They have a different logo, though. Free throw line jumper is way too strong that time by Velasquez. Still tied at 13, 9:20 to go first half. And Casey Prather was picked up by...
I'm blanking on that too, but yeah, he got picked up by some summer league team in Vegas too.
Yeah. Wasn't Philly.
Wouldn't
As
know.
Johnson driving in and lays it in. Nice drive by Malik
was
Johnson.
Atlanta.
Right, the Hawks. Johnson with 7. And what do we got here? 15-13 should be the score, and it is now for Fayetteville. 9:04 to go in the half. Malik Johnson with 7. And boy, we'll have 4 players coming in. It's a line change for Fayetteville.
It's a hockey
35,
shift.
Brian Lasher right. Number 7. I don't have number 7. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong team. Tyler Smith, number 35. Number 7, Don Trevier Bird. Number 14, John Wright. And number 11, Jared Hall. All in for Fayetteville. Baseline jumper is short. And the loose ball rebound ends up with John Wright. John Wright, former dean of the College of Telecommunications, University of Florida.
He still works there though.
Journalism Communications, yeah.
He's the dean of the sports department.
That's right, as that's out of bounds. It'll stay with Fayetteville. That summer league thing always amuses me because
Yeah.
they play in Orlando. It looks like an office building.
They play in the Magic's practice facility, and then they play at Thomas and Mack at
yeah.
UNLV.
But the practice facility, though, is like there's a fadeaway, nice basket on the rebound by Tyler Smith. But I remember last year I was watching a game once where the lights went out in the building, so they opened up the windows.
Yeah.
And the sunlight come in. They could play with that. As there's a long shot from the free throw line, right-handed hook shot by Muhammad. Ismail Muhammad now in for FBVA. It's no good. Approaching the halfway point of the first half, it's a 4-point lead for Fayetteville. Another 3 try, and that's good. They left Johnson open way out, and he knocks it down. 2 threes for him. He's in double figures with 10, and now it's a 7-point lead suddenly for Fayetteville. Timeout taken by Coach Larry Foreman and the Cougars.
Yeah, Johnson's got half the points for his team.
So 20-13 the score, but 7:56 to go here in the first half. Yeah, some interesting stuff though from the draft the other night is Joel Embiid did get drafted 3rd. Seemed like there was a run of very strange Croatian names there for a while.
Bogdanovic, really.
Yeah.
And all these players, and that's the thing I don't like about the NBA draft, because you get a lot of these foreign players who they basically call it stash, the cash, for a couple years over in Europe until they're ready to come over to the United States to play. But then you got guys like Patrick Young, and not just Patrick Young, but Melvin Edgem, a bunch of guys, James Michael McAdoo, they don't get drafted. And a couple guys from the D-League get drafted. But they're good, but still, they need to either add more rounds or limit the number of foreign players that can be drafted and held overseas for a couple years.
The 76ers, for one, though.
7 picks.
Pretty good night for them. And, again, they draft Embiid, who, by the way, Bill Simmons looked like he wanted to throw up after that.
And they don't tell Michael
thought the
Carter
Celtics
Williams
were
that they're
gonna take
trading a
Embiid.
point guard, and he goes on ESPN thinking he's going to get traded, the Rookie of the Year.
Right. There we are back to action now. There's a 3 try in and out by Morales, no good. Rebounded underneath by Tyler Smith for Fayetteville. It leads it by 7:30 to go first half. And then the Sixers later go on and draft Russ Smith and Who else did they get? They
traded him to New Orleans, though.
Oh, they traded Russ Smith. Okay, I didn't remember that. That's a three-point attempt, no good. Short by Jared Hall.
Bill Simmons also was about to throw up when the Celtics passed on Julius Randle.
No, they didn't pass on Randle. Well, yeah, they took Marcus Smart. Yeah, rebound underneath, and the layup good for Velasquez. See, I don't disagree with that. I think the Celtics did fine with Marcus Smart.
What do you do with Rondo?
He's going to get traded. But that's the thing. It seemed like it didn't seem like Simmons was okay with that pick, but you're right. I think he wanted Randle driving in. You know, we all act like that's good and a foul. As Johnson scores again, a chance at a three-point play. Foul will be on number 11. Velasquez his first. We all act like Bill Simmons is the actual general manager of the Celtics.
He's just upset because he went to the Lakers.
Well, that's right. Randle went a pick later to the Lakers, but
he's not.
And the free throw, no good. Rebounded by Tyler Smith. No, he's just another guy on ESPN who is kind of tough to listen to, I think. But ball goes out of bounds back to the Cougars, who trail at 22-15 with 6:46 to go first half. A little disappointing that, like you said, the Florida players didn't get drafted, but they'll have a chance. Oh, nice no-look pass. Baseline jumper good for Martinez. Assist there again for Morales. And it's a 5-point lead as the FBVA Cougars out of Orlando hanging in there down 5, 22-17. Along with Tyler Timmick, I'm Marty Paulman. Our videographer and producer is Vince Brown. This is the USSSA National Tournament, Santa Fe College here in Gainesville on the Prep Zone. 2 more games coming up today, 6 tomorrow. So we'll wrap up this tournament tomorrow evening here in Gainesville. Driving it, nice move, missed the layup by CJ Reeves, and the rebound heads the other way. Behind the back move, but lost by Johnson. And it ends up going the other way with Ishmael Muhammad, who's yet to score. He had it taken away, but it goes out of bounds off of Jared Hall.
Yeah, all the championship games will be here tomorrow. I mean, that's only 6. It seems like there's more than 6 divisions, but are all the championships?
I don't know if they're all championships here tomorrow, but I know we have 6 games here tomorrow, so I'll have to check that schedule
Most
later.
of the championship games would be played here. This is the semi-host site.
As who scored there? Was that a 3?
I believe it was Levy that hit a 3, or Levy that hit a 3.
Okay, so Levy knocks down the 3. He has 4 points, and now the Cougars back within 2. The schedule tomorrow is supposed to be, we have that shot missed underneath. The first 4 games are semifinals, 8th, 6th, 11th, and 10th. The last 2 are 9th and 11th grade championship games. That's what it is. There's a 3, no good again, right wing by Muhammad. Ball out of bounds will stay with the Cougars.
Yeah, you can't do all the championships here. You'd be here from like 6 in the morning till like 10 at night, till like midnight.
3 in the left corner is too long this time by Levy. There comes Johnson. Johnson pass on the baseline to Hall. Hall now back out, driving in. Nice move up and around the defender. And John Wright missed the shot. A little short, defended there. Nice spin move by Morales heading the other way. Under 5 minutes to go. The FBVA Cougars down 2. And a floater off the glass, no good with the left hand by Morales. Here comes Johnson. Johnson in between defenders. Johnson driving coast to coast. Good and a foul. Oh, what a half for Malik Johnson.
Yeah, 14 of his team's 22 points. So he's not the only offense, but he's the only consistent offense for this Fayetteville, North Carolina elite team.
Well, the scoreboard says we're, okay, that's right. It's 25-22, that's right. So Johnson now with the 3-point play.
He's got 15 now.
Yeah, good half for him. 15 of their 25, and clock was not running, I think.
Been a competitive first half, too.
Yeah, it has. Early on, it looked like Fayetteville was going to run away with it, but the Cougars have hung in, come back and tied it up.
Yeah, Xavier Morales, a couple of big threes. He's got 8 to lead the BVA Cougars from Orlando.
This is Morales. Around a screen as Dontravian Bird is on him now at the free throw line. Running under out to a 2 for the right corner. It's no good by Reynaldo Martinez off the pass in from Velasquez. Here we go the other way with Hall. Hall will pull up from 12 feet, no good, in and out, rebounded by FBVA. Actually, it says 25-20 now on the scoreboard. It's driving in, missing the shot is Muhammad.
Should be 22, right?
No, it's 20. Yep, 25-20 is the correct score, so it's a 5-point lead for Fayetteville out of Fayetteville Elite. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Driving into the baseline and losing it out of bounds is Bird. So with 3:49 left, a 5-point lead. FBVA Cougars down 5. Morales out to Levy, 3 right wing, got it. Levy's second 3 of the half, he has 7, and it's a 2-point lead again for the Fayetteville Elite team. 25-23. Now the pass underneath is taken away as Bird threw it right into the hands of Velasquez. And now the Cougars can tie or take the lead. A lot of contact out top and taken away as Bird took it away from Morales. Morales down the floor. Passes ahead and layup is good. Nice play by Hall, his first basket off the glass. Now it says 26. What are we doing here? 3 minutes to go in the half.
Who just scored? It should be 2 points for what? Was that Johnson
Hall.
again?
No, it was Hall, Jared Hall. Now the scoreboard says 26-24.
Should be 27.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to get this straightened out here. As Morales at the free throw line has the, he got hit on the arm as he missed the shot, an air ball, but it'll be a foul on Hall, his first.
Should be 20.
It is 27-23, so they got it up there, okay.
I think they were trying to give them an extra. They still had the total points right. They just had the score line wrong.
See, now I have, 23, that's right. Morales free throw, good. He has 9 in the first half. He'll get a second free throw. 2 team fouls now on Fayetteville, 5 on FBVA with 2:45 to go. First half, it's a 3-point lead, and that free throw is good. A 2-point lead now for the team out of North Carolina.
And 10 of the 25 from Morales. He's matching Johnson pretty much shot for shot here in the first half.
And pass into Johnson. Johnson being counted, now back out to Bird. Hall inside, and Johnson lays it in and draws the foul again. Well, he's been busy, and that's 17.
Yep.
Foul goes on Tyler Levy, his second. 16 foul against the Cougars, back to a 4-point lead for Fayetteville. 1 for 2 at the line so far, now 2 for 3. For Johnson has 18 of his team's 30 points. 5-point lead, 30-25. Baseline driving, and we'll have a foul on the baseline against Fayetteville. And it will be on Johnson, so his first foul. Only the 13th foul, so an inbounds pass for Xavier Morales with 2:12 to go in the half. Morales inbounds it quickly. Right-handed hook, no good. High arcing shot by Martinez missed. But Martinez gets it back. Baseline jumper too strong for 12 feet. And the rebound goes to Malik Johnson. 2 minutes left now in the first half. Johnson lost it on the baseline, but they call a trip on the Cougars as the foul will go on Levy again.
Yeah, you can't stop Johnson right now. No one can stop Johnson. He got 18 of their 30 points, so.
So 7th team foul against FEVA. We'll have a 1-on-1 coming up for Malik Johnson. Already with 18 points. And hits the first free throw. 19 for Johnson. And it's a 6-point lead now for Fayetteville, 31-25. Second free throw is good.
20-point half to this point for Malik.
Up 20. That's a 7-point lead, 32-25. 1:45 left now in the half. Here's Mohammed. Ishmael Mohammed drives, taking on the defender, and he's fouled. Mohammed missed the shot. But the foul.
Yeah, and they're not going to go away. They're a very feisty team, this FBVA team. They're taking they can't stop Malik Jackson or Johnson, and they're down 7, but they keep creating opportunities.
Tyler Smith with the foul, his first free throw good for Muhammad. It's his first point of the game, and it's again a 5 or 6 point lead for Fayetteville, 32-26. And the second free throw is straight through. So Muhammad gets in the scoring column, 32-27. 1:30 to go in the first half. Side the paint, fade away, and right-handed hook, no good from Smith, Tyler Smith. Loose ball was saved, but back to Fayetteville. Now back out to Bird underneath, and Tyler Smith lays it in. Looked like FPVA had a chance there, but Fayetteville saved it. Now they lead it by 7, 34-27. Minute to go here, first half. Reeves nearly loses it. Now we'll pass cross court.
Almost
in the hands of Muhammad, and nearly stolen away there as we now have under a minute to go. Muhammad being guarded closely by John Wright. Now Reeves driving, spin move, reverse layup is no good. Rebounded by Wright.
Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosch have opted out.
Now again, that doesn't mean that they're not going to leave Miami, but
there's going to be a meeting of the Big Three somewhere this summer to decide if they want to return to Miami.
And traveling called as Tyler Smith drove the baseline. 32.9 seconds to go to go back over at FEVA. They trail at 34-27. That'd be an interesting meeting.
After drafting Shabazz Napier, though, why would they want to leave? He's a great point guard. He's going to be a great player.
Boy, they really lobbied for him. As
LeBron did, yep. And now if LeBron leaves, it's like, why did you lobby for this guy if you're just leaving?
He's not going anywhere. I don't believe that he's leaving Miami for a second. You have to be a free agent. You have to do that. But turnover there by the Cougars. 20 seconds to go. Fayetteville Elite. And nearly stolen away, and it is. It's a 2-on-2 now with Muhammad and Reeves. Muhammad to Reeves, and we'll have a foul on the floor.
They're all going to have to take less money, though.
16 fouls now on Fayetteville. One more will put Cougars in the 1-on-1, but they'll have to inbound it with 11.2 to go. 17 fouls on FBVA. Morales throws it in quickly. Over to Martinez, now to Reeves. 6 seconds, spin move by Reeves. Nice drive in and off the glass, good for Velasquez, who has 6. 2 seconds left, and nearly taken away again. And that'll be the end of the first half. So good half back and forth. Fayetteville led for most of the half, and they had as much as a 10-point lead at one point, but FBVA Cougars down 5 as we go to the halftime break, 34-29, Fayetteville Elite leading it. Along with Tyler Timmig, I'm Marty Paulman. Our videographer and producer is Vince Brown. We'll take a break and come back for the second half as we bring you the USSSA National Tournament live from Santa Fe College in Gainesville. Here's a message from some of our sponsors, or our sponsors for this weekend's tournament, and we'll bring you back to the second half here in just a few moments. This 8th grade quarterfinal matchup live here on the Prep Zone.
The Gainesville Sports Commission would like to welcome all athletes, coaches, and families to Gainesville, Florida, and Alachua County, where nature, culture, and sport meet. Most people recognize our community as just being home to the University of Florida and their dozens of national championship sports teams. But every year, the Gainesville Sports Commission plays host to or helps coordinate as many as 40 major sports competitions. As a mid-sized town with big city amenities and venues, Gainesville is the perfect place to host the 2014 USSSA Boys and Girls Basketball National Championship. The following community partners would like to welcome you to Gainesville, Florida: UF Health Shands, Alachua County, City of Gainesville, Florida Sports Foundation, and Alachua County's Visitors and Convention Bureau. Good luck and welcome.
Florida fishing. It's the abounding beauty of the sea at sunrise, the challenge of reeling in the big one, and adventure around the next river bend. It's dropping your line off the pier or feeling the surf at your feet. It's nature in all its beauty. It's Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Get hooked today. Visit flasports.com to request your free Florida fishing guide.
Today's game is sponsored by Visit Gainesville, a destination for outdoor enthusiasts. featuring 8 nearby state parks for hiking, biking, fishing, and freshwater springs for diving. You can also discover antiquing in High Springs and Micanopy, the Florida Museum of Natural History, an array of outstanding bed and breakfast, and delicious farm-to-table dining options. For more information, go to visitgainesville.com, where nature and culture meet.
All right, welcome back as we start the second half. And it is a 34-29 lead as Fayetteville lead in the white with a lead. That shot missed underneath by Jared Hall. Marty Palman here along with Tyler Tenbig. Vince Brown is our videographer and producer from Santa Fe College here in Gainesville. Fayetteville led by Malik Johnson with 20 points in the first half as that three missed by Reynaldo Martinez. Only player in double figures for Fayetteville. 10 points for Xavier Morales leading the FBVA Cougars. 7 points for Tyler Levy as well, as shot missed again there, rebounded by Hall, or pardon me, by Velasquez. Fayetteville, the lead out of North Carolina, coached by Eddie Hightower. There's another three try, in and out, no good by Morales, who hit 2 threes in the first half. FBVA hit 4 threes in the opening half, and Fayetteville hit 3, 2 of those by Malik Johnson. Striving in was Ginyard, and he had a block taken away the other way. Here comes Mohammed. He'll pull up, right wing jumper, good for 2. Ismail Mohammed with 4. And it's 17-14, or 30-31, pardon me. 3-point lead. Tough jumper by Johnson from 15 feet left wing is no good. Short, but stolen. And block underneath, but we're going to have a foul as it was stolen back there by Bonds. And Morales will pick up his third foul. As we start the second half, 14-25, still a long way to go here in this 8th grade quarterfinal. Bonds hits the free throw. He hit a 3 early. He now has 5 points. And it's a 4-point lead for the Fayetteville Elite, 35-31, and then Bonds hits the second. Coming up, our next game scheduled to start at 4:45, and probably be a little bit later than that. It will be the 9th grade championship game.
For girls?
9th grade girls, correct.
Yeah, I know. I saw the Florida Lightning. There's another team sitting behind us. There's a 3.
2. That's a
2, yeah.
2 by Mohammed, who now has 6 back-to-back baskets to start the second half. Yeah, it will be the FGB Lightning taking on the Premier team, Team Premier. 3-point lead, and there's a jumper short by Hall, rebounded by the Cougars. And pass tipped in the air and intercepted back by Fayetteville. Going the other way, and left-handed layup is good for Talton Jones. He has 4 points. Team Premier, yes, and the FGB Lightning 9th grade girls final coming up. Nearly stolen away by Jones. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Cougars.
Yeah, it's 0-0 with Colombia and Uruguay in the 10th minute.
Coach Hightower's trying to get me to go along with him. I actually didn't see it.
It's pretty animated over there.
Moment of looking down at the computer during that time. I don't know if you saw it, but it was right in front of us. Here we are, top of the key. 3 try, good. And Morales hits his 3rd 3 of the game, and it's a 2-point lead now for Fayetteville, 38-36, 13 for Xavier Morales.
Yeah, he's keeping him in the game.
Malik Johnson, 20 points in the first half, scoreless so far in the second half. Swung around by Jones. Oh, bump there at the free throw line, no call. Bonds back out to Jones, and there's a 3 for Taunton Jones, who has 7. 5 here in the second half, and that Fayetteville will extend the lead back to 5. As we now have 12:45 to go, second half.
Tighten up, Mike, let's go. Tighten up, stay with him, Tom, let's go.
41-36.
Right here, right now, let's go, right here, right now.
And Morales, Xavier Morales, like I said, doing a great job of keeping his team in this game. Malik Johnson hasn't scored so far in the second half after scoring 20 in the first.
And there's the who scored. I didn't see it.
It was either 33 or 11.
Okay. 41-38. That's a 3 that's short, top of the key. And the rebound to Morales. Shot missed there by Johnson.
All right, they said it's 25, Martinez.
Martinez now with 6, and Fayetteville will steal it right back. It's an 11th grade game coming up at 6 o'clock, quarterfinal. We'll have to look for that matchup when the scores come in, as those games were going on a little bit earlier. 3-pointer missed again. Here's Morales the other way. 11:40 to go, and then he had stolen away. Here comes Hall. Jared Hall drives, missed the layup though, and he was out of bounds when he got the loose ball. So back to the FBVA Cougars. See if I can figure out what that 11th grade game is going to be. I think the scores should be updated. They had a good one here. Nice pass underneath, but blocked. As Velasquez had it blocked by Johnson. Johnson drives, nice spin move, but lost the ball. And it ends up with Velasquez. Now the other way to Morales. It's a 3-on-2. Morales drives around, shot good, and a foul.
He's impressive.
Chance for a 3-point play for Xavier Morales to tie it up with 11:01 to go.
And he's got 15 to lead his team, but he's an impressive player.
Both teams with 1 team foul in the second half. Free throw is no good. Here comes Jones the other way. Jones alley-oop. Oh, missing the dunk and the layup is Johnson, but back out. And now Hall across. Open three right wing. Short by Bonds, but a loose ball rebound again for Malik Johnson. Now Johnson lost it back out to Jones, and now timeout taken by Fayetteville with 10:40 to go here in the second half. They're holding on to a 1-point lead, 41-40. That will be the Ormond Beach Bruins coming up against the Minneapolis Thunder. It's the 6 o'clock game here at Santa Fe College. Ormond Beach Bruins red and the Minneapolis Thunder. Right here we got 10:40 to go in the second half and a 1-point game, 41-40. As holding on to the edge, the Fayetteville Elite. This is an 8th grade quarterfinal, with Fayetteville leading the FBVA Cougars. Live from Santa Fe College here in Northwest Gainesville on the prep zone. The first place team from Pool A, the second place team from Pool B. Fayetteville was first place in Pool A as the foul is called on Velasquez. That'll be his second team foul of the second half on the Cougars. To the line is Hall. Jared Hall misses the first. 10:29 to go, still a 1-point lead for Fayetteville. Second free throw is no good. 0 for 2 as the rebound goes to Velasquez, and FBVA can take the lead. So again, a chance for FBVA Cougars to lead. They did in the first half for a little while.
Yeah,
and a timeout taken by the Cougars.
It was going back and forth there for a little bit there in that first half, and now it's kind of getting there again in that point. No, I don't believe the Cougars had more than a 1 or 2 point lead in that first half. So, but they're not going away. Xavier Morales is keeping them in this game, and they've somehow found a way to shut down number 0 for the Elite for Fayetteville. Malik Johnson, he had 20 in the first, but none so far. The 12 points in this, or the 7 points here in the second half.
.10:06 to go after the timeout. Looks like we are underway for game number 2 today in the World Cup.
The All-South American Saturday, I guess you could call it.
It is. So
5 of the 6 South American countries made it to the knockout stage.
5 of the 6. That's right, with the exception of
Ecuador.
Ecuador, right.
But they had an even goal difference and didn't make it because they were in a bracket with Switzerland and France.
They actually drew scoreless with France. It's the toughest match France had. Taken away again by Fayetteville.
I don't think France cared at that point.
Long three, top of the key, is no good by Talton Jones, and the rebound back to the Cougars. FBVA can take the lead out of Orlando. Levy drives, and he had it taken right away again. Stolen by Hall. Now Hall heads the other way. Over to the right wing to Bird. Now back to Hall. Cross court to Talton Jones. Now Jones over to Bird. Free throw line, pass out. Williams to Hall. Again, there's no shot clock. 9:10 to go. Running some clock here is Fayetteville. Nice move to the hoop, and laying in off the glass is Dontrevion Bird. His first basket.
And then, of course, you got the Central America and North America teams with 3 of their 4 qualification teams into the knockout rounds as well.
CONCACAF, yeah, for the first time ever.
And CONMEBOL for South America.
3, no good, top of the key by Mohammed, rebounded by Fayetteville. It's the first time 3 CONCACAF teams have made it to the round of 16. United States, Mexico, and Costa Rica, the biggest surprise of them all, as that 3 is short by Bonds.
First time 2 African nations have made it too.
Driving is Bird, wide open. The lane was left open for Bird, and he lays it in again. FBVA. Did not get the rebound and then left the lane wide open. Bird has 4 points back-to-back. It's a 5-point lead, 45-40. We approach the halfway point of the second half. Pass back to Levy. He'll try a three right wing. It's short. And the rebound ends up in the hands of Bonds. Yes, Nigeria moving on along with
Algeria,
yes, which was a bit of a surprise.
and they're
Ivory
playing
Coast
Germany.
did not make it. That should have, yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup. Nice pass ahead to Levy, who lays it in. Good play in transition. Levy with 9. And the Cougars down by 3 again, 45-42.
Of course, the whole 1982 thing with Germany and Algeria not advancing with the West Germany final game.
I think it would have been interesting if Germany and the U.S. had come out and done that on Thursday. Just kind of kick the ball around. Driving in, Bird missed the shot. Because while they play games simultaneously now, there's nothing stopping those teams from doing that.
And the thing is, you couldn't complain about it if the U.S. and Germany did decide to do it because it was a monsoon in Recife.
Foul by Bird trying to steal it away from Muhammad. Whoa.
So I think they could have gotten away with it because it was a monsoon and it was kind of a rainy day there. So as it is, the U.S. only got 1 shot on the German goalie.
My question is, would you rather play in the rain or would you rather play in Manaus?
The rain or the rainforest?
Where the humidity is first ever water break ever. Still the first ever water break in World Cup play against U.S. played Portugal. Oh, nice low-look pass. Good play. Morales with the assist, the basket for Velasquez, who has a 1-point lead again for Fayetteville. Oh, and all the way in as Johnson missed the left-handed layup. Rebound put back is good by Raekwon Williams. 4 for Williams off the miss by Johnson. By the way, Johnson has not scored in the second half. He had 20 in the first half, but Fayetteville holding on to the lead by 3, 47-44. Under 7 minutes left, second half. Levy, top of the key. Now Levy dribbles back out with his left hand. Looking for a screen, runs right into a defender. No look pass over to Morales. Jump 3 from the left wing, no good. And the rebound by Johnson quickly ahead to Williams. Williams will lay it in, finger roll. 6 for Williams, back-to-back baskets for him. And that transition basket and assist from Malik Johnson. 5-point lead again for Fayetteville. Levy, long 3, that's way short right wing. And out of bounds back to the Fayetteville Elite team.
Yeah, but you got to like the U.S.'s draw and who they're paired up against in terms of who they would play before they get to the finals if they were to make it that far.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, Belgium's good, but after playing Germany, Portugal, and Ghana, bring on Belgium.
Lionel Messi's going to look like nothing after playing those teams.
Well, and that's the other thing. Argentina, defensively, not very good.
Scoring-wise.
Oh, boy, that pass ends up right in the hands. As the Cougars had it, and they tipped it right to Williams, who laid it in again. Now he has 7-point lead again with 6 minutes left. But the thing is, Lionel Messi's been a one-man team. I mean, really, Argentina.
You mean Will Muschamp Jr.? He looks like Will Muschamp if you think about it.
I never really thought of that way.
Well, someone posted that. Someone told me about that a couple weeks last week, and I just.
Sure, Will Muschamp's not Argentine though. All right, 51-44. Timeout. 6 minutes left. We'll take a break and come back to Santa Fe College in just a moment. This is USSSA National Tournament live here on the Prep Zone.
The Gainesville Sports Commission would like to welcome all athletes, coaches, and families to Gainesville, Florida, and Alachua County, where nature, culture, and sport meet. Most people recognize our community as just being home to the University of Florida, and there are dozens of national championship sports teams. But every year, the Gainesville Sports Commission plays host to or helps coordinate as many as 40 major sports competitions. As a mid-sized town with big city amenities and venues, Gainesville is the perfect place to host the 2014 USSSA Boys and Girls Basketball National Championship. The following community partners would like to welcome you to Gainesville, Florida: UF Health Shands, Alachua County, City of Gainesville, Florida Sports Foundation, and Alachua County's Visitors and Convention Bureau. Good luck and welcome.
All right, welcome back as pass underneath. Another easy layup. Boy, Raekwon Williams has been hot. He scored the last 8 points now, and it's 53-47. Levy scored on the other end for FBVA Cougars. So it's a 6-point lead for Fayetteville as we approach 5 minutes to go. And shot off the glass, no good by Velasquez.
I thought it should be 56 unless they gave Levy a 3.
No, 47.
It was 51-44 going into the timeout.
That's right, it was. underneath, and missed layup by Malik Johnson. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good as Johnson gets his first basket of the second half. 22 for him. And now they've changed it. It's 46. 55-46, a 9-point lead for Fayetteville. Now 4:45 left. Pass is tipped away. That's Arshawn King, number 24, tipped it. He gets the ball back, and he's fouled on his way to the hoop. And King will shoot two as he played in transition with Bird. And it'll be an inbounds play coming for Fayetteville. That's only the third team foul on FBVA Cougars here in the second half as we now have 4:40 to go.
It's a nice new paint job they've done at this floor here at Santa Fe, getting ready for volleyball season.
Oh, that shot blocked or missed one or the other there by Johnson. Now here's Levy the other way. Levy may have traveled, and nope, they get a timeout. Coach Foreman gets a timeout for the Cougars with 4:25 to go, trailing 55-46. You mentioned that, and they've got the lines painted, and we will see volleyball here at Santa Fe College starting in September, August for the first time under Coach Nick Sharonis, who was the coach of St. Francis Catholic High and formerly an assistant for Florida for many years under Mary Wise. So look forward to seeing how that's going to go.
Got a lot of his former players signed to play here for him for another 2 years.
Yeah, pretty quick trip down the road from St. Francis to Santa Fe College, so you don't even have to move. Really.
And with the volleyball in this area, he'll probably be getting a lot more players from St. Francis and other schools around the area, like PK Young, GHS, Buchholz, Ocall, Eastside.
Yeah, that is correct. We'll see how that goes coming up in the fall. Of course, basketball, the mini conference championship banners hanging here in the gym, the women's and men's basketball, the Mid-Florida Conference. Chris Morey, the head coach here of the men, and Chanda Stebbins, the women's coach. As that shot is missed of the three. Here's the run out the other way. Johnson off the post. They tried an alley-oop, and it was missed behind by King. And the loose ball ends up with C.J. Reeves. A little showtime try, but cost him a chance at the basket there. There's Levy. Levy runs into Johnson right near half court. Does get it across the line to Xavier Morales. Now Morales, as we have under 4 minutes to go. Long three, again throws it up. Good, boy. Not even a jump shot, just kind of threw it up. 18 now for Morales. He's hit 4 threes, and that'll get FBVA back within 6, 55-49.
Yeah.
Here's Tyler Smith driving in from the foul line and lays it in. He has 6 now. 57-49, and Cougars can't get any closer than 5 or 6, it seems like. Morales, pass underneath, is knocked away. And will stay with the Cougars with 3:27 to go. Ishmael Mohammed back in for C.J. Reeves. And Coach Hightower, Eddie Hightower on the floor, would like a timeout. Full timeout, so we'll take a break with 3:27 to go in the score. 57-49, Fayetteville Elite leading it. This is USSSA National Tournament, this 8th grade quarterfinal live here on the Prep Zone. Back to Santa Fe College after this.
Florida fishing. It's the abounding beauty of the sea at sunrise, the challenge of reeling in the big one, and adventure around the next river bend. It's dropping your line off the pier or feeling the surf at your feet. It's nature in all its beauty. It's Florida, the fishing capital of the world. Get hooked today. Visit flasports.com to request your free Florida fishing guide.
All right, welcome back. Marty Palman with you here, along with Tyler Timbig, as we have about 3:12 to go now. Is driving in, missing the shot underneath is Malik Johnson. Still an 8-point lead for Fayetteville, 57-49. Still time for the Cougars as Morales' three was blocked that time by Talton Jones and now taken away by King. King ahead to Johnson. He's going to be fouled by Levy, as Levy will pick up his 4th foul.
And that's just, what, 6 fouls now in the second half,
Yeah.
and we played almost 15 or 14 minutes.
2:58 left now. It'll be an inbounds play for Fayetteville Elite. This game will probably, well, I don't think we're going to start quite at 4:45, but looks like we got team premier. That's an air ball. They're out of the Bradenton, Sarasota area, the 9th grade championship. Not sure where the opponent is from, the Lightning. EGB.
Tampa, maybe?
Maybe, I'm guessing that's possible. Oh, and the pass back and forth from Morales goes through the hands of Velasquez. Now Levy comes up with it. Levy guarded closely. Now to Mohammed. Mohammed driving over to the left wing. Morales is open for 3. Got it again. Left open. Morales has hit 5 threes in the game.
He's got 21.
21 points. Yep.
And he's had 13 in the second half, or 11 in the second half, 10 in the first half. There's a basket inside. Don't know who got it.
And underneath at the baseline, shot was missed. Tyler Smith with a rebound.
Who got that last one?
And underneath, shot missed, and the rebound put back at 61-52. Now 61. Here's Morales for 3, and he hits another one. So Morales knocks down another 3.
24 now for Xavier.
And it's 61-55, timeout with 1:26 to go. .26 to go.
So Jackson or Malik Johnson just hit one of those last 2 shots, and so did Josh Wright. So that's how you get those. So Johnson now up to 24 points. Malik Johnson, the same number as Xavier Morales.
1:26 to go, 61-55.
The game's far from over. It's a 2-possession game. Both teams have fouls to give, so we won't be seeing free throws just yet, but it's still a long ways before we decide a winner in this game if Morales keeps shooting the lights out of this building like he has so far.
1:26 left, and the pass will go inbounded to King, and he'll be fouled out front by Renato Martinez. Apologies, we were not streaming this time on Florida Cast. I guess I forgot to hit the stream, so we are streaming video at the prep zone. But that's going to be a foul in the backcourt again on Martinez.
So now just one more foul to give.
Yeah, they're trying to get to the 7-foul limit. 1:20 to go. That's 6 fouls on FBVA. It's only down 6, but they're running out of time. 1:20 to go. Into Johnson. Johnson now backs it out, and he'll go out in their half court. Now cross court, pass to Jones, and now back across to Jones. And Jones will get fouled, and that'll be, trying to say that was a shot, but that's not probably going to get the call there. It'll be a 1-on-1 as the foul goes on Morales. .105 left. It'll be a 1-on-1 coming up.
Goal
for
Columbia.
Jones, or for Talton Jones.
1-0 Columbia.
Yeah, that's not going to surprise me too much.
Without
They
the
win.
biter.
Yeah. Free throw is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Velasquez. Here's Mohammed, and Mohammed on the sideline is fouled. I'm not going to say it went out of bounds. It'll stay with a minute to go with FBVA. All in. Now back to Morales. Here's
Got to give him the
Mohammed.
ball every time now.
Mohammed and Levy. What happened? Levy. Levy went out of bounds. And the clock will go with 55 seconds. Now they're going to say a foul, apparently. Nope, they just said, I don't know what they called there. It's an inbounds play for FBVA. If Levy went out of bounds, he'll try a 3 from the corner. It's short. And the loose ball ends up in the hands of Mohammed. And ball up in the air is taken away by Johnson. Johnson ahead to King. King will dunk it home. Marshawn King has not scored until then. And that is his first basket. 8-point lead with 35 seconds left. Fayetteville leading it by 8. Mohammed out to a 3 from the left wing. That's good by Martinez. So Martinez with 9, 5-point lead, but quickly ahead. Reverse layup missed though by King. And Levy lost it right back to King. He'll try a 3 for no reason really. And it's rebounded by the FPV. They still have a chance here. Morales into the corner. 3 is an air ball that time by Mohammed. And we'll have a foul on FPVA. Now with 12 seconds to go, that might be about it.
Yeah, you don't really need to shoot that shot in the corner here if you're...
Probably needed to get the ball to Morales. He had it.
He had it, but he passed it, and there's an injured player.
That's Malik Johnson, and that is not good. He is down in the corner across the way with 12 seconds left.
Let's hope it's just a cramp.
Yeah.
They're playing in Gainesville, Florida, which is very, very hot, obviously.
In the gym, though.
The gym's not here, but you've been playing a lot of games in a short amount of time in different environments, so hopefully...
And that might be what they're looking at, although they are looking at his feet and lower legs. That might be the issue with 12 seconds left. So coming up, we'll have another game, and it will not start at 4:45. We'll start a little bit after that as we bring 2 more games today here from Santa Fe College. 9th grade championship for girls is coming up.
And it looks like it is just a cramp, thankfully, for Malik Johnson, because he has 24 points in the second half in this game. Maybe it's not a cramp. Maybe it is.
Yeah, I think it is. He's up now, and kind of the way they're looking at him, it seems like that would be the case. 12 seconds left, 63-58.
It's just when it hits you, and we know with LeBron James getting the cramps in game 1 of the finals, it's just hard to put any movement on it.
Yep, he's going to limp over towards the sideline.
Took his shoe off too, so he's going to get some work on that right or left leg, ankle area.
Well, they will. They'll be off for the rest of the day today, and then they'll play tomorrow morning early. We'll Fayetteville if they win. So, again, a short turnaround. That's a semifinal, and then you'll play later in the day if you win that in a championship game tomorrow. So, you're right. It's a lot of games to play. It's a 4-day event.
And it's not just it's not like it's at one arena around the one gym. It's at multiple gyms throughout the Gainesville area. So, it's a lot of travel for these kids too, and you do hope that they, replenish fluids as often as they can throughout the game and then throughout their travels around the area. But they're still just kids after all, and it takes a wear on your body.
So at the line, it'll be Talton Jones. He has 7 points. 12 seconds to go. That's now 17 fouls on FBVA.
But it's still a 1-and-1, so if he only makes one of these, it's a 2-possession game. So it's still within reach, so to speak, but it's pretty much almost a done deal for Fayetteville.
And the free throw is straight through. So 64-58, this will make it a 3-possession game with 12 seconds to go.
Yeah, this will do it for all intents and purposes.
And the second free throw is good. So looks like that will do it. FBVA will quickly go. Morales now with 10 seconds to Levy, 7 seconds. He'll try a 3. He just throws it with one hand. It's short, and that's it. Fayetteville will win. They'll move on to the semifinals here in 8th grade and Division I, as Fayetteville wins it by a score of 65-58. FBVA Cougars, good game for them. They come up on the losing end. So that's going to do it for our coverage here of this 8th grade quarterfinal. For Tyler Timmick and our videographer and producer Vince Brown, I'm Marty Palmer saying so long from Santa Fe College in Gainesville. Your final again, the Fayetteville Elite 65, the FBVA Cougars 58. We'll talk to you again in just a few moments for the 9th grade championship for girls. So long.